I just finished a very great interview with a Topic Time Harrison.
Blake
Yeah,
Young,
looking
that's
forward.
me.
That's
Another satisfied customer. You gotta love it.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah,
you.
it's my
You were
first
great.
time. Yeah, and our beautiful Kim. Yeah,
Kim,
thank
yep.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Don't forget. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy 2021 Eastern on Vicinity. It's great to bring Topic Time back, but I got to tell you, I had a couple of weeks off and I really needed it. I was pretty burnt out, but I'm freshing to go. I actually did my first show last night at my other location in Carver, one of my other locations, and we had a great show there. And we're going to have an equally great show here tonight with a beautiful model I have here that we're going to talk to in a minute. But before we get there, I got to read these great underwriters, and then we will commence, as usual. You know how it works. So here we go. We got Smoke and Ashes Tobacco Stores in Whitman, Pembroke, South Weymouth, Hanson, Abington. We got Sesh Wellness and Accessories in East Bridgewater. We got Abington Whitman News Corporate Office. The phone number's right there. We got Lynch's Towing, Auto Cycle Truck, and Project Center. We got one number. He's got one number for towing and one number for projects in Brockton. We got Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We got Sweezy Fence Erectors LLC in Whitman. We got John's Greenhouses and Florist Shop in Brockton. He was actually making a delivery here as I came in tonight. How small world we live in. We got C&J Auto Body and Auto Glass Towing. Oh yeah, John's Greenhouse and Florist Shop in Brockton. We got C&J Auto Body, Auto Glass Towing in Stoughton. We got Middleborough Barbering Company in Middleborough. We got Schnell Performance Auto and Truck in Bridgewater. We got Joe's Diner in Taunton. We got Big Lee's Automotive in Abington. We got Doggy Boutique, All Breed Professional Grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great professional neighbor Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We got Speedy Oil Change in Abington. We got T Martini and Sun Floor Covering in Abington. No job is too big or too small. Topic Time fans get 10% off. We got Eastern Fitness right here in the Village Shops in Northeastern. We got MDI Auto Brokers and Repair in Whitman, home of the fully certified used car. I want to thank you guys very much. And on that note, the young lady that you see beside me, this beautiful young lady, she has a really cool name, Yaxin Han.
Yeah, Yaxin Han. Yeah.
Yaxin Han.
Yeah, your pronunciation is perfect.
Well, I've been practicing it for the last 2 months. We were supposed to have her on December 17th, but we had a killer blizzard, so it killed the show. But here we are. I mean, I knew we always do, we bounce back twice as best as we left it. You know what I'm saying? As they say. Well, you know, you can take whatever coagulative phrase you want to make out of that and do whatever you want with it, but you know what I'm getting at. So anyway, Yaxin Han, thank you for coming in and being on my show tonight.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here.
You're a beautiful young lady, and I've seen your work, and it's incredible.
Thank you.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to ask a question that might sound kind of, it may sound obvious, it may sound silly. Are you from China?
Yes, I'm from China.
Okay, we never even covered that, but I had a feeling that's where you were from. I've been to China. It's a beautiful country.
Oh, really? Which city?
About 8 of them. We did. I'll tell you what cities we did. Got to Beijing, Beijing, Xi'an, Nanjing.
Wow.
Yep, Suzhou, Shanghai, Guilin, and Guangzhou, and I think there was one other one there that there was one other one, but we did 8 cities. Then we went down to Macau, the island, and then we did Hong Kong.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
It was, yeah. We were there for 3 weeks in 1998, and it was a hot summer, and we had to buy bottled water with ice sticks in it for $1 a pop. It was quite a rip-off, but what are you going to do? Any port in a storm, when you're dying of thirst, you need something, and that's pretty much the way it was. And at times our buses would break down, and we'd be stranded in the heat. But other than that, we had a great time. Okay, but now that we're established that you're from China, I want to talk about your life in China growing up before you came here and how it led you to what you're doing. I do this with all my guests, so please enlighten me. You grew up in China. You were born in China. You were a Chinese citizen. So what was that like? How long ago was that? And how did it lead to where you're at now? And if I have any questions, I'll throw them in. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm the only child in my family.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
No, I'm only kidding.
So I was spoiled by my parents.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I think that's my natural, and I like to perform in front of, people.
Perform what? Like singing, dancing?
Yeah, singing,
acting?
dancing. I catwalk and play a keyboard. You know, Chinese parents like have their kids perform in front of their relatives or their friends.
Right.
Yeah, but for many kids, maybe it's like pressure to them.
Okay,
But
it is.
for me, I enjoy that moment.
Cool.
Yeah, so I like to maybe grab the attentions and yeah, so I can just, you know, to meet all the requirements they ask me to do.
Okay.
Yeah, like play a keyboard, dancing, singing, catwalk, acting, anything. Yeah, so that's pretty fun.
I take it your parents encouraged you to perform. You were probably pretty special to them, and they wanted to show you off to the world, right? Or it was just you wanted to show off to the world?
Yeah, I want to show off the world, but you know,
Okay.
they spoiled me, but they also strict. Especially on my study, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Chinese kids are always, work so hard on their study, on their academic performance.
Right.
Yeah, me too. But I think my talent is not at school, so I always like let them down, let my parents down. So.
Well, okay. Was that why you came to the U.S.?
For my master's degree. Yes.
Your master's degree?
Yeah,
In
I
what?
just graduated from the LaSalle University.
LaSalle?
Yeah.
Okay, where's that? Is that New York?
In public relations. No, that's in Boston.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
LaSalle. I'm thinking of La Salette. Good, okay.
LaSalle. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
I know where it is. Okay.
Yeah, in public relations.
Okay.
So I think I just broke the stereotype of Asian people. I'm not good at mathematics, but I like to communication and talking. So I think
You're good at
that's
it, I can tell.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you're making my job very easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
so for modeling, I think that's one of my dreams as my childhood. But to be honest, the environment of modeling industry in my hometown was not mature. So I have no idea how to start.
Okay.
So when I came to Boston, I think, okay, time is up. So yeah, and I think
How long ago did you come to Boston? How many years ago?
like 4 years ago.
Okay.
4 or 5 years ago.
Were you bilingual when you came to the United States, or did you have to learn the language here?
We studied English for a long time.
You
since
did?
We,
In
since
China?
We in
Okay.
China. Yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty fun. So I just started, I think, without any difficult because I'm Asian
Right.
and I think my look is unique. And I don't want to say it's a stereotype, but it's truth.
Well,
it's uncommon to see.
But you're.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of Asian models, but if you're good at it, it doesn't matter if you're by yourself or among a large group. You got what it takes, and you're doing well with it.
Yeah.
So
and,
that's great.
Yeah, because it's uncommon to see
Right.
the Asian girls who above 5'9" or 5'10", but pressures because of scarcity.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tall and my look.
Well, in Boston, I interview a lot of models, and I hear they like taller girls in Boston modeling agencies.
Yeah.
So you fit right in. You're a little taller than most, but that's fine. You're just what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you still you still keep in touch with your parents now in
Yeah.
China? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So they must be pretty proud of you for having to come over here and doing what you're doing.
Yeah, but since I decided to start my modeling career, I didn't tell them.
You didn't tell them?
I didn't tell them because they are kind of conservative.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think they have many assumptions that are incorrect about the modeling industry.
Okay.
So I don't want them to worry about me because I know what I'm doing.
Of course.
Yeah, so until I achieve some achievements.
Right.
Yeah, to prove, okay, I can do it.
Okay.
So they're proud of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I understand. All right, so you're just sort of waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. And all right, so what are those achievements that you want to achieve what are those achievements that when you do it finally achieve that you'll be able to reach out to them? What are they?
Yeah.
All right, let's back up a little bit. You said you majored in public relations at LaSalle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you want to do. So you want a career in public relations? Is that it?
Yes, I think that's very important techniques
Yeah.
and skills to communicate because that's one of my favorite things to communicate with people.
Right.
Yeah.
So you chose public relations as opposed to communications.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
That's my major.
Okay, public relations. Are you still a student now?
I graduated.
You graduated,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of like, I've seen your Facebook page. It's very nice. You've done a lot of really great projects. Have you done like Boston Fashion Week?
Yes.
Okay, talk about I mean, did you do it last? Obviously, 2020 was tough because of the virus.
Yeah,
but did you do it in any? You've done it in the previous years before that, right?
Yeah, sure.
And I'm sure we've got pictures of you that we can look at of you doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've done it there. You've done it in Boston Fashion. But have you done any modeling anywhere else? Have you gone to New York? Have you
Yeah,
gone,
I went
okay.
to New
Talk
York
about the
City.
New York stuff. What did you do there?
I went to New York City for New York fashion shows.
Okay.
For consecutive 2 years. Yes, that's pretty fun, and I got many opportunities to work with excellent designers.
Cool.
Yeah, and I got exposures and to build my portfolio.
Okay, cool.
And that experience, I think, that's so precious. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that's such a highlight moment when I walk on the runway. So that's a wonderful.
You know, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at you and I'm thinking you'd also be great as an actress and as a villainess in a film. Have you ever done that? I mean, you said when you were a kid you did acting, you did.
Yeah.
But all right, have you ever done any film acting at all, either in China or here?
No, but I like to try if I.
You should definitely try it.
Yeah, if I got the right opportunity. Yeah, but because I just focus on the modeling.
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, you have
yeah.
plenty of time. You're still young, obviously, and you know, time, and you look very nice, and I'm sure that there'll be plenty of time for you to pick other opportunities for yourself. But I like to try to give advice to my guests that might help them out later on, and I think that you would definitely be great in acting as well.
Oh, thank you. I like to try. Yeah.
You should definitely try it because there's plenty of opportunities around here for it as well, here in this part of the country.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Boston Casting?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well, they're a casting company in Boston, and the thing is this too. If you know, a lot of models do acting too.
Oh, I do the casting in Boston, but I didn't do any auditions.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, you haven't.
No,
Okay.
yeah, because I just focus on the modeling.
So right now it's primary modeling, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know the auditions very well.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, you know, if you want to do it later, you'll do it later. That all depends on what your schedule looks like.
Okay.
But let's talk about the modeling. Tell me about the projects that you've done. If you've ever been on a magazine cover or any, I mean, or
not the cover,
or
just
been on
one of
magazines.
the pages.
Right.
Yeah.
And can you tell me about the people that have represented you, the agencies in the area? Then we can talk about them.
One of my remarkable experiences that I was published on British Vogue. The designer was our excellent designer in Boston. That's
Okay.
called Shaku.
Okay.
Yeah, so she invited me to shoot her collections.
Cool.
And that's published on British Vogue. Well,
Is that a
I
British
was so
magazine?
yeah.
Okay.
The Vogue,
Well,
Vogue.
British Vogue,
Yeah,
sure, I know what you
Vogue,
mean, right.
Yeah, but that's a British Vogue.
I know,
That's
but-
also, popular in, fashion industry.
Right, of
Yeah,
course.
so I was so excited. And for last year, 2020, and I also worked with a designer. He's from New York City.
Okay.
As you see the photo, I was in the traditional Indian clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was published on Salvi. I think that's a French name.
Well, you're obviously you're international already. I mean, from not just China and the U.S., but you've been in France, you've been in Britain. I assume that at some point you're probably going to want to travel to Milan, Paris, and those
I like
cities.
to try.
Because that's where there's plenty of modeling going on. Those are the big
Sure.
cities in Europe to do
All
modeling.
over the world, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, that's also my dream.
Yeah.
But because of the specific situation, I can't go
I
anywhere.
know
yeah.
right now. But it sounds to me like even with the pandemic, you still managed to get some great projects in last year in 2020.
But just for few groups, a few people.
Yeah, but that's
so-
still better than some people.
Yeah.
Some people couldn't do anything. All right. Well, you still, and I saw in those projects. Tell me something. You look very fit. Do you work out regularly? Do you have a regimen? Work out.
Yeah,
go to the
I
gym?
work out every day.
You work out every
we
day.
also have a workout class on Zoom.
Okay.
Like leading girls work out
Yeah.
every day. So
Cool.
keep in shape, keep healthy. Yeah, that's kind of cool thing. Yeah.
Okay. No, I can see that. It includes like a lot of aerobic stuff. Yeah. You're very slender, and that's obviously what they want. And you seem very healthy too.
Thanks.
All right. What about music? You don't do any music at all now, or have? I know you said when you were a kid in China you did.
Yeah, I used to play a keyboard.
You did. Yeah, you meant right. Keyboard, piano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, electric piano. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was I played it just since I was so young.
Right.
But I just give up. I so regret that.
Well,
But
wait, don't regret it. I mean, if it's that, you see, I'm trying to rehash some memories for you that might help you out later, because if it could be something you could still continue to do. I mean,
Yeah.
I always tell everybody, the more multifaceted you are, the more stuff you've done, the more opportunities you're going to have down the line that you don't even know, that you don't even see
Yeah.
coming. And that's why, if it sounds like, don't say I miss it. If you really miss it, then get a keyboard and practice a little bit.
good point.
Yeah.
Yes, great.
Start with chopsticks. I'm kidding. I played the piano for 7 years.
Yeah.
And I quit because I didn't think I was good enough, and I don't regret it. I just feel I just don't feel it was something that I could make a career out of. But or put it this way, I didn't think it was something that I could enjoy enough to continue with even without making a career out of it. So I just frustrated, in a frustration, I gave it up after
Yes.
7 years. But you, on the other hand, are saying you miss it. And the thing about reading notes is if you know how to do it, you pretty much got that down for life. You practice a little bit on a keyboard. I had a guy here as a guest who has his own recording studio right here in town, named Mark. I think his name's Deluzio. It's called Mockingbird Studios. If you ever go in there, it's right up the road off Route 123 in Southeastern. Yeah,
That's cool.
It is. He's got a lot of like keyboards and guitars and whatever else.
Yeah.
Okay. But has anyone ever asked you so talk about? Let's continue the modeling stuff. You've done the New York stuff. You got a fashion designer that you're working with.
Yeah.
So how many projects, like say a year, do you think you do since you started? And you started what, 2 years ago, 4 years ago?
Modeling?
Yes.
Yeah, since I came to Boston.
And that was 4. How long did you say that was?
4 years.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so about how many projects do you think you've done since then? Or how many projects a year do you think you average?
A year average?
Yeah.
That's once a month or
Okay.
once 3 months.
Okay.
That's not like a fixed. Yeah, so, yeah, because that depends on the situation.
I know.
Yeah, and the fashion shows has the certain times.
Right.
Especially like the New York Fashion Week.
Yep.
It always in February or in December. That's
Right.
for spring, winter.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
You have to they might ask you to model some winter stuff, and they'll ask you to model summer stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever done any like outdoor shoots on the beach, bikini shots?
A bikini?
Yeah, I saw you in a bikini this morning. I shared it
Yes.
on Facebook, but I think that was just you on vacation.
Yeah, that's on my
I don't
vacation.
think you were modeling there. But have you ever done any outdoor bikini shots for anybody, like modeling?
Oh, no, not yet. But yeah, I like to try.
You should definitely should, because you want to, like, again, all right, right now you're sticking with modeling. So what you want to do is you want to add some more, modeling opportunities to your modeling resume.
Yeah,
you've
sure.
done, you've done the long dresses and stuff, but you're pretty fit. You want to show it off.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You might want to consider trying to, model for a fitness mag too.
Oh, fitness model, yeah. I think I'm on the way to be a fitness model.
Well, that's right. I mean, that would be good. Know what I'm saying? You'll have more. You haven't done it, but if you did, you could. I bet you'd be great at it.
Yeah.
Have you speaking of fitness? You work out every day. Have you ever thought of trying to train people as well?
Yeah, I'm now I think I'm a fitness instructor. Yeah, because I have.
What do you mean? Are you a
leading-
certified instructor at anything?
We have fitness classes
you-
online on Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You teach
I
them.
teach them.
Cool.
Yeah, I teach the girls to
Yep.
just follow me to
Yeah.
move. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, to
Okay.
lose the weight, keep in shape. Yeah,
Exactly.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And now, I take it you like being outdoors and when the weather's nice. Even now today it wasn't bad for a winter day. You like hiking and biking and run. Do you jog at all, like outside on this?
Oh, I like.
Maybe doing water sports like rowing a boat or keep your arms strong or whatever.
No, but I like dance. The belly dance.
Belly dancing?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
do
belly
that?
I do that.
Okay.
Like, I
bet you're great at it.
off like 10 years.
Okay.
To dance this dance. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, so how do you promote yourself? Do you have someone that promotes you now, or do you do it pretty much yourself?
promote myself.
Yeah, you know, you majored in public relations. Now the best thing you can do is to use it for your own benefit, to get yourself more work.
Yeah, I just like post some video because I have my YouTube channel.
Yep.
Even my subscriber is not so many, but I just keep post. I like vlogging
Yep.
and keep post videos on it. And
Yep.
I have my social medias,
Yep.
my website.
Yep.
Yeah, just accumulate the experiences and
Okay.
build my portfolio. And I think one day, yeah, I will make it
Okay.
to achieve that my goal. Yeah.
Okay, exactly. All right. So you're an only child. You don't have any kids of your own yet, do you?
No.
Okay,
I'm
that's
the
good.
only child. I don't have any
Yeah, okay.
siblings. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering. But do you have any family members from China that you keep in touch with aside from your parents?
Yeah, my parents are in China.
I said aside from your parents. You know what I mean? Like cousins or
Oh, yeah, I have cousins.
that you keep. I mean, maybe you'll tell them a little bit more about what you're doing than your parents because they'll probably be more supportive of you. I'm just wondering.
No.
No?
But
Okay.
I got support from my friends. Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me about your fans. What's your following look like about now? How many? Roughly, can you give me a ballpark estimate of how many fans you have? Like, how many
Like
followers?
in Boston?
Yeah. Anyway.
Not so many, but I think the quality is better than quantity.
Oh, it is?
So my friends is such my family there.
Okay.
So I really cherish them.
Of course
Our
you do.
friendship is very, very
It is.
great. Yeah, so yeah, I will shut them at the ending.
Okay. All right, that's fine. But I can tell that you have a big following just by when you plugged your appearance on my show. Not this one, the one that we didn't get to do. Though you got a ton of people that said can't wait to see the show. Which is usually what
Yeah,
happens.
sure. I will post a video on my social media.
Right.
Yeah, and also on my reward to my.
All right. Well, so
Yeah,
how many subscribers do you have to your YouTube channel now?
Oh, that's not mailing. Can you guess? Where you guess?
I don't know, 150.
Oh no. 30 now.
30.
30
Okay.
now.
Well,
I just started.
Well, you just
because-
started.
Yeah.
It takes time. You'll get it. You're building it up.
Yeah, I'm a content creator now.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, now what about? I'm just wondering. Is there? I can't help but think there may be like an organization for Asian models where you can say where girls that are from Asia get together and say, hey,
Yeah.
do you have something like that?
Like Asian group.
Yeah.
Or like.
That you're part of?
Yeah, because I like to share my techniques and
Okay.
my experiences to
Sure.
any models, including the Asian models.
course.
Yeah, because Asian models are so less in the modeling industry. Yeah, but many girls maybe they have the fashion dreams.
Okay.
But they don't know how to start and how to be a model. But I got it, so I like to share my stories.
So
and-
basically, yeah, you tell people,
tell
you
them.
help them out.
Yeah,
So
I
you
help
basically
them. I help a lot.
you have it down.
Yeah,
You
and
mentor
I
them,
have
basically.
students.
Yeah.
I'm a model teacher. I'm a model coach.
Cool.
Yeah, so
That's
I
awesome.
will tell them how to do it and how to get the opportunities.
Okay,
Yeah,
is
how
that
to-
the model coach? Is that all right now? It's on Zoom only, right?
Yeah, for now.
For now it
just
is.
on-
But when you
yeah, on
started
Zoom.
it, you probably. I mean, do you do public speaking anywhere about modeling? Before the pandemic, did you go to any assemblies or any schools to talk to people?
Yeah,
like modeling
because
schools.
I work for a company.
Okay.
It's called ET Fashion.
Cool.
Yeah, and we have the modeling classes.
Okay.
So I'm one of the model coach.
Okay,
So
cool.
I only teach in this company.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are many, Asian models there, many young girls.
Right.
Yeah. But just probe them.
Right,
And
okay.
teach them. Yeah, just let them fashion dreams come true.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. How about John Robert Powers? Have you ever done anything with them? You never heard John Robert Powers? You ever heard of them? You haven't heard of them? Okay, no, they're a big modeling agency in Boston for young girls.
Oh, what?
John
Model club?
Robert Powers.
John Model Powers. Oh, I didn't.
I
hear
actually
them.
sat out a seminar for them once. Yeah,
Which agency that's called?
it's in Boston. John Robert. Well, they may be a national, but they have an office in Boston.
Oh, okay.
John Robert Powers. You look them up. I'm sure they do. They take a lot of most of the girls that they work with are like high school age, and they try to make sure they want to mold them like so that their grades are good, in school and stuff. So before they don't want just girls that are that aren't concentrating on their studies. To be working with. They want girls that are that are focused on being on motivational education first, and then modeling second. So I mean, they're very strict with people, is what I'm saying. But apparently it does wonders for a lot of the girls that feel that they've got they get a lot of opportunities they make a lot of opportunities for girls that are really serious about modeling and about bettering their lives academically as well.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, you got to look it up. Check it. I'm sure they're still out there. I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, well, guess what? We're down to the final 5 minutes of the show.
Oh, really? Time flies.
It does, well, when you're having fun. So like I told you at the beginning, what I'm going to ask you to do is to look at the camera, give shouts out to people that are going to see the show.
Okay,
and
sure.
then just condense them, and then we'll wrap the show up as if we started it with the music.
Okay.
Yep.
May I speak my dialect to my parents because they don't speak English?
All right, go ahead. Speak Chinese to your parents. Look at the camera and speak it in Chinese.
Okay.
I love the sound of that language. Go ahead. Little Mandarin goes a long way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my mother tongue.
There you go.
That's dialect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's hear some gold Chinese here.
Okay.
Okay.
爸爸妈妈，非常感谢你们一直对我的培养啊，为了你们的辛勤付出，也不得我的今天，非常非常感谢你们。And I like to shout out to my friends, they're kind of my family, like Stephanie, Jean, and you are a very reliable friends and a partner. Yeah, it's my pleasure to grow up with ET Fashion. And also my friend, 小天哥, yeah, you kind of, thank you for being my friend, even you are far apart. But we will reunion soon. Yeah, and my boyfriend, 伦哥.
He seems to have disappeared. He came with you, but where did he go?
She is part. She is in Canada.
No, your boyfriend. He was here with you, but he's.
Yeah, she's outside.
He just. I thought he'd be watching us sitting there, Sitting
yeah,
there,
she should be there.
Yeah, well, he's here somewhere. Unless he left you here, we'll have to call him. All right. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, I hope you had fun with me.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Thank you for having me. It's a kind of great opportunity.
It is, yeah. Because when your parents see this, I think they'll be delighted with what you're doing. Now, the other thing I ask all my guests to do is if you had fun with me tonight, I want you to talk to your friends, whether Asian or not, American, whatever nationality. If I haven't had them on as a guest, I'd love to have them on. Hey, you got my phone number? Have them text me. We'll get them on.
Yeah.
I get a lot of like I tell everybody, I get 98% of my guests through Facebook, the other 2% through word of mouth. But that's getting bigger all the time because the guests are having more fun than ever. I've been doing the show for 10.5 years. And the guests are just incredible now. Wow, 2021 has been an amazing year already.
Amazing. Yeah, that's a very good start. I think that's also you, the very good start of 2021.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, you were an amazing guest, Yaxin. Is that Yaxin Han?
Yeah.
You were a beautiful girl. You're great. You made my job very easy. We coagulated on international matters, and you were great with it. And on that note, are you ready to wrap it up like we began it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, folks. Thanks for watching. More great Topic Time episodes to follow. Take care. See you next time. Have a good one. A little slow. There we go.